Cooking with Susie.
It's Susan's kitchen. I'm Susan, and today I'm going to make superfood carrot muffins. Like a carrot cake, but we're going to make them muffins, and they're going to have some superfoods in them. Like Jerusalem artichoke syrup, and cacao, and mesquite, and probably some chia seeds, and lucama, I don't know how to say it, powder, which is Incan superfood. It's high in vitamin B3, carotenes, minerals, and vitamins. It's actually a fruit. So anyway, all of this stuff is going to be really good for you. And we're going to use Pamela's baking mix, so that will be gluten-free. So, first of all, according to my recipe, I need 1.5 cups of Pamela's baking mix. So I'm going to get that out. Put that in my mixing bowl. Stuff is great. I love it. I just wish they wouldn't put any, I don't think they put any sugar, but they call something sweet that's called sweet rice, so I'm questioning whether that's got sugar in it or not. But so then we're going to put about 1/2 teaspoon of really good quality sea salt. That's going to give you a lot of really good minerals. And Pamela's already has baking soda in it, but I think I'll add just a little more, just maybe like 1/2 teaspoon. And then I heard if you added vinegar to it, it will help, the baking soda and the vinegar help make the cake rise. So anyway, so that's pretty much at this moment our dry ingredients. So I'm going to move that to this bowl here. And now I'm going to do our wet ingredients. And it's going to be 3/4 cup of some sort of oil. So I like to mix it up a bit. So I'm going to use, let's see, where's that? I'm going to use some coconut oil. Cut some of this off. I'm going to use a bit of coconut oil. What else? This one's got chocolate on it. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of grapeseed oil, and it's organic grapeseed oil. And I'm going to use, oops, that was olive oil. Now I'm going to use some grapeseed oil. Kind of coming out green. And I'm going to use a little of this omega fatty acids by Udo's 369 blend. It's got flaxseed oil, organic sunflower seed, sesame seed, coconut oil, evening primrose oil, rice bran oil, lecithin, oat bran oil, and mixed trapa, or whatever, herbicides, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to put a bit of that in, maybe like a tablespoon or 2. And then the rest, I'm going to use some butter. Butter is good for you, and not enormously gross amounts, but it is, in my belief system. So anyway, So now we have 3/4 a cup of mixed oils. We'll put that over there. Clean that up. Okay, now we're going to start blending that together with 2 eggs. And these happen to be organic eggs. I get them locally from Starbright Acres Family Farm in Grass Valley. And I'm sure they feed their chickens all the yummy stuff you need to feed a chicken. At least I'm hoping. The yolks look pretty nice. Nice and golden, which is a nice sign. So anyway, we're going to add eggs one at a time into the blender. So it's going to take a bit to get it blended in. Beautiful day today out there. I'm going to go to my friend's house later on and meet some friends that they have in from another country. Now it's asking for vanilla extract. And what I'm going to use instead is a vanilla bean powder, which is the whole bean plus the seeds inside that they've ground up. And I'm not sure if it's a superfood, but it should be because it tastes really good. They're asking for, well, let's see, probably about 1.5 teaspoons. So we'll just put that much in. Okay, keep letting it chunk up here, unchunk rather. Now we're going to take, well, after this gets through, right? It's still chunky a little bit from that butter. You really need to have soft butter. Okay, there's a few little chunks left, but it will have little flavor bursts in your cupcakes when you hit the butter. So anyway, okay, so now it wants us to put in the, sift in the dry ingredients. So in this bowl. Oh, sometimes I can be such a messy cook. Flour's going everywhere. Okay, you know what? I'm not sifting it. It's just making a mess. So I'm just going to pour in what I've already sifted. It's all on, some of it's on the floor now. Oh well. This is Cooking with Susie, the messy cook. Okay, so now we've got it incorporated in 3/4 cups of walnuts. Okay, well, we already know I like to mix things up. So, I'm probably going to do a little bit chia seed. Chia seeds good for. The Aztecs and the Mayans used a lot of it as nutritional, sustained energy during long hunts and numerous medical. Oh, it has long hunts and has had numerous medical benefits. Spanish used it. Blah blah blah. I know it kind of makes smoothies and stuff a little like gelin. Like it kind of gels them together. They expand. So I'm probably going to add a couple of tablespoons. Because I think when in baking I like them because they're kind of crunchy. I like the texture. But if you add it to liquid, it's going to be, it's going to take on the liquid. I'm also going to add some sunflower seeds. A couple tablespoons of those. And I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds. Maybe I should turn this that way. Okay, pumpkin seeds. Those will be good. And I also just like adding a little bit more seeds than actually the recipe calls for. So, what else am I going to put in there? Well, let's see. We could put some sesame seeds. That'll add a little interesting crunch too. You could also do a little bit of flaxseed. But anything that's dark from what I'm told is an antioxidant. So these black sesame seeds, they're so dark that I'm thinking they must have a lot of antioxidants. So, and so I would consider them a superfood too. Plus you could add some hemp seeds. Those are really high in different good oils for you. And more pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to put those into the blender. Add up. I'm going to put in a little bit of this Lucuma powder, however you say that. Probably like a teaspoon. It also acts as kind of a natural sweetener. Okay. And speaking of sweetener,